doubleheaders just seem to be split with regularity, so to get a sweep is really something. Matt Haig had a pretty darn good night. Talking about being in the middle of everything offensively for us tonight. Not that that's the first time he's been doing that all year, but he had a really nice night tonight. Hurlbutt was good. Not great, but plenty good enough. And, both he and Slagers had a lot of days off. So this has been a strange deal coming off the break with a couple of rehab starts. So you're never sure how, they were so sharp going into the break. Now you give them 8, 9, 10 days off, and you're kind of anxious to see how they do. So I don't think he was quite as sharp as we've seen him in the past, but he did plenty good enough against a pretty tough lineup that matches up well against left-handers. So 5 good innings from him. Decided to go to our bullpen, which has been so good after the first 2 guys reaching the 6th. Jake had a tough night. That happens. Good news is somebody comes in behind him and cleans up and does a good job, and Tom finishes up for us. So not only do we have some good people down there, we've got some depth. And if somebody happens to have a rough night, we usually can find somebody to come in behind him and get the job done. So that was, to me, the story of Game 1. Defense continues to be really, really good, and it was on display in Game 2. Slagers was very good. We played extremely well defensively behind him. Through strikes, change speeds, doing the stuff that he's been working on and needs to do through some changeups tonight. They had 7 left-handed hitters against him, and that's something that he needs to work on, his changeup, his soft game in general, but his changeup for sure. So he was able to use that a little bit. And then it's fun to be able to give a guy a chance to complete a game, even though it's a 7-inning game. And Hagen Park get us on the board for 3. So we didn't, we certainly didn't beat the daylights out of the baseball, but pitching, defense, and enough runs. And that 5th run in the first game obviously was huge.
Like you said, doubleheaders usually split.
Seems
how good is it to not have to use too many relievers, too many extra?
Well, it's good. The amazing thing is, and if you take a look at this roster we've been dealing, hell, I had 10 bullpen guys the other day. That was partly because we had a major league rehab guy here. I had 8 or 9 today. That doesn't mean you can't blow through them in a doubleheader, but 7 innings helps. One game we were on the road, so if you get beat, you only need six innings of pitching and so on. But yeah, and as long as we keep this many guys in the bullpen and they do the job that they've been doing, our starters get us to the 5th or 6th, and we can mix and match. Heck, I must have 10, 11 guys with saves and multiple saves. So, I don't care who it is late in the game. Whoever turn it is, whoever the most rested, you feel pretty good about them shutting things down. So always good to use a minimum and to keep guys fresh. And Slagers help with that. But it's been a luxury that not many guys at this level or any level have, for me to have this many quality relievers pretty much readily available every day, and that's a good thing.
So doubleheader today and a morning game tomorrow. So
yeah, it isn't ideal. If you don't like it, play better. Get out here and go north. But look, nothing you can do about the weather, and things that have happened this year have been nuts. Whether it's back-to-back doubleheaders or this, we're going to play 4 games in 48 hours, whatever the heck it is. We're coming off an All-Star break, and yes, it was a tough series down in Lehigh. Would have liked to have gotten the 3rd game, but I think tomorrow afternoon these guys will be able to take a breath and show up for a Wednesday night game that'll get them refreshed. But you got to get through tomorrow, and like I always say, starting pitching has a lot to do with that. So hopefully Nick will give us a good start and give us a chance to win that.